YouTube, we were supposed to walk back in the boonies today. As you see, it is wet out there. More than just wet. There is some ice on the patio. There was some mixing, freezing rain and all that stuff. So it looks like we are going to be keeping you guys inside and dry and warm today. We were supposed to walk back in the boonies to show you all that stuff, how that changed from 3 years ago to what we have now today, that housing development that's back there. Yeah, we were supposed to walk that today. Obviously, we're not going out there today. No way, we're not going out there today. And ma'am, our walk has been canceled for today for that reason. Yep. Not good, right? No. Yeah. It's been a crappy weather. Actually, weather's been kind of questionable as always. Yep. Well, we're in February, so we know we're going to get freezing rain. It means weather is slowly starting to transition from winter to spring. I want spring. You want spring. Everybody wants spring. You want the hot, muggy weather so we can come back with the cold, and you want more cold weather, right? Right. I want spring because I got a spring haircut. I know you did. Yeah, everybody saw that yesterday on last night's video. And that, so. This is just my idea. What? You can do it over the weekend. Yeah, if the weather permits. When they have an open house, so you can show people what it looks like inside. Well, I don't know if we can do that or not, because I don't think they will allow filming at an open house. I would not do that. It's not advised. It's best just to walk to the neighborhood. Yep. I'd rather do it with you and me. Yeah. So this way we both can have a nice walk. Yeah, it's just the way it is, guys. We're at the mercy of the weather, as always. I want to go out there today. I was going to think about going to the local store, but with that ice out there, I'd rather just wait till weather warms up just a fraction a bit so that ice can melt. Right now, it's just not looking good out there. It's just crappy weather out there today. It's just not good to be out. And you don't want to get sick, basically. So, we did have a nice walk yesterday. We did some good errands. I guess we kind of like the idea of everything being now centrally located downtown. I kind of like that idea. But I wish there was a few more stores would open that would probably make it one-stop shopping. But technically, what it's going to be is we're still going to have to go here, get on the bus to go there, and just do stuff. I have an announcement. She has an announcement. Okay, what's your announcement? The announcement is, guys, we're still trying to figure out my medicine situation. Yeah, we're still working on it, right? Yes. And it's an issue that if we don't hear anything by this weekend, we're going to pay a doctor a visit, right? Yes. And you're going to give him the tongue lashing, right? I have to. Yeah, you got to step up to the plate because it's your health that's at risk. Yep. And that. It's their health, it's your health, and it could be their careers, too. Yeah. Yeah. You don't want to remember. How many doctors you had since, we counted how many doctors you had since 2012? Tons. Tons, yeah. And this is what... I lost track. Yeah, and I remember Obama said back in the day, if you like your doctor, you're allowed to keep your doctor. Well, obviously, your doctors are fleeing for some reason or another. I don't know if it's Obama policies or not. We'll keep the politics out of it. You guys will have your opinions on it, but Angie went through at least 6 or 7 different doctors since 2012. Yeah. That's almost for like the last 11 years. She went through 9 or 10. 9 to 10 doctors, maybe. I would say 8 doctors. Yeah. And that's not good either. No. Yeah, that's... Luckily for me, I don't have that many doctors because I don't really go see a doctor that often. Only when I'm either sick or need to be checked up really more closely. Last time I saw a doctor was back in 2021 when I came down with, it was in December of 2021 to be precise, and that's why I had diagnosed with walking pneumonia and COVID symptoms and that. So That's probably the last doctor I seen, technically in a way, but I don't really have what I call a regular doctor. I wish I would have had a regular doctor. Maybe I better have a regular doctor sometime down in the future. But Angie's regular doctors, time she gets used to this new one that she has, I almost guarantee within a year or two, maybe 3 or less, she could be on the new doctors and that. And boy, when we started this video, we were talking about not going outside. Now we're talking about healthcare issues. Yeah, weather radar is going to show rainy weather all day today. So it's just one of those things that does happen a lot here on the channel. We're subject to weather delays and weather issues and all that stuff. So what do we talk about? Well, like I said in the last few clips, we talk about the health issues. About getting, make sure you guys are getting your prescriptions filled and that. And Angie's been having issues with her prescriptions lately. And right now we're just going to have to make sure she is still getting her prescription medicine for her asthma and that. So, and the last thing I want is having be someplace where she's out of medicine and months, maybe weeks later, she has an asthma attack. And that's one thing we are trying to avoid.
That's what I take.
Yeah, that's the medicine you take, right?
I am down to 45 refills.
And you're supposed to take it twice a day, but with no refills, she's taking it down to once a day. And that's not good either. So she's not really following, because she has to stretch it out. That's not good either, because that's not following the doctor's prior. Well, I'm not talking about the current doctor. Her doctor's prior told her you need to take it twice a day. You know, once in the morning, once in the evening. Yep. Once you get up, and about maybe a couple hours before you go to bed, 12 hours later, you take it again. And that's supposed to be the way it's supposed to go. Right now, because has no refills, she has to stretch it out. Okay. So technically, if she stretches it out, if she takes it twice a day, she'll be out. If she goes back twice a day, she'll be out by the end of this month, or early into next month. But if she stretches it out, there's a possibility she can stretch it to as late as till about mid to late March, and we're getting into warmer weather. We're getting to warmer weather where that's when you really need to take it twice a day, because of the hot humidity. It's really hard. That's the last time she actually had an asthma attack. Is when it was in the heat of the summer. That's the last time she had her asthma attacks, and that's why she's gotten the current medicine that she is now. And that. So yeah. So as of this video, we'll wait and see. We're still waiting for the patient, but after Monday, this coming Monday for us, we're going to just have to just go see the doctor to ask them why are they delaying her refills. And that's basically, I'm going to make sure she asks those questions, because it is her health and that. So, yep. Right now, it's just another, hey, it's a drama video, guys. What do you think? But it is a serious issue with all of us and all that stuff. If you have asthma, and look at, even when people, they say COVID, the government doctor says because of her asthma, she'll come down with COVID. She never came down with COVID. I did. And I didn't have asthma problems. She has asthma problems. She was supposed to have COVID. She never had COVID. Not once. She's fully vaccinated. Got her 2 shots and 2 boosters. Oh, speaking of booster, I need one within a couple weeks. Yeah, so...
Yes, and I got my flu shot.
And you got your flu shot on top of that. And I'm the one getting sick all the time. Well, I like to get sick, but not really that like it, because, well, the reason is I rest more. I rest better when I'm sick, for some reason. I sleep better when I'm sick. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do sleep better when I'm kind of feeling under the weather. Okay, like I said, we're all under the weather with this one. We're going to wrap it up in this clip. And you know what's going to be unusual? Here's another video that we're going to finish in broad daylight. How about that?
That's odd.
That is odd lately. All right. You're going to have to step up your game on Monday, right?
Yes.
because you're going to have to do some ass kissing. I'm not ass kissing, but ass kissing, ass kicking. You're going to be kicking some butts up there, hopefully. Yeah, like I said, guys, it is a health issue that she has to worry about, and we need to step up our game, because if we don't,
I could be sick and in the hospital.
yeah, or having a bad asthma attack and we're nowhere near a hospital, and the worst thing can happen too.
Yep.
And remember, when we had those asthma attacks back in, what was it, 2006? Somewhere in that neighborhood, 2006, 2005, 2006, somewhere in that neighborhood. Remember how scary that was?
That's
Yeah.
scary, guys.
It was very scary. I wasn't for sure I was going to get the EMTs at the other. This is when we used to live in the south end of town, and we didn't know we was going to get the EMTs
And
down
a lot
there.
of my doctors kept on saying, "You cannot run out of this medicine."
Well, newsflash, you're going to be out. If you don't get a refill, you will be out. And your previous doctor said not to run out, and you need to tell that to your current nurses and doctors that you cannot run out, because you're told you cannot run out on that stuff. Yeah. What we need to do, we need to run out of here, basically. But yeah, leave it down in the comments down below. If you guys had any prescription issues that are not getting refilled, go ahead, leave it down in the comments down below if you want to. Otherwise, usually, most health cases are usually confidential, but we have to get our word out on this one, right?
Yeah.
Because if we don't, nothing gets done, right?
Right. I even went up to the pharmacy in December, and they said no refills.
Yep. And so now we're going to pay a visit to a doctor's office, and we're going to demand it, right?
Yep.
That's the power of YouTube, guys. If you want something done, you don't take...
You gotta do it right.
You gotta do it right. But right now, we're just making a video over it. Then we go see the doctors about it, right?
Yes.
Alright. Let's go ahead and close this video up.
Alright, please like, share, subscribe, don't forget to hit that subscribe button notification bell. We'll see you later. Bye.